My best friend recorded my conversations. Am I the asshole for cutting her off? I always trusted my best friend, Mia. We've been inseparable since high school, sleepovers, secrets, heartbreaks, everything. She knew more about me than anyone else. So when weird things started happening, she was the first person I confided in. IT started small. I would mention something one time, like complaining about a coworker, or saying I wanted a break from my boyfriend, and suddenly someone else would bring it up, with exact details. At first I thought I was being paranoid. Maybe I talked too much, maybe someone overheard me, but then something happened that I couldn't ignore. One night, I was sitting in Mia's room while she showered. Her phone buzzed with a notification. The preview said, "Your new recording is saved." Recording? I froze. Her phone had dozens of notifications just like that, every day, at different times. My heart started pounding. Why would she need to record anything, and why every day? Just then, the door opened. She walked in, saw me staring at her phone, and her face changed, not surprised, not confused. Guiltied, I asked her calmly, "Mia, why does your phone say recording saved?" She didn't answer. Her hands shook. She reached for her phone like she wanted to hide it, and that's when I knew. Something was very, very wrong. Mia finally admitted it. She had been recording our private conversations for months. My voice. My secrets. My problems. Every whisper I trusted her with. I felt sick. When I demanded why, her explanation made my skin crawl. She said she was doing it for protection. That she wanted evidence in case I turned on her one day. As if I was some threat. And then she said something that still haunts me. "You don't know how much damage you could do to me." I needed insurance. Insurance? From me? Her best friend? I stormed out, shaking with anger and betrayal. But the nightmare didn't end there. 2 days later, I got a call from my HR department asking about unprofessional comments I allegedly made about my manager. I never said them publicly. The only person I ever vented to was Mia. My blood ran cold. She didn't just record me. She sent the recordings to other people. I confronted her again. She didn't deny it. She looked at me with a calm, chilling expression and said, "I only shared them because I care. You need to know the consequences of your words." It was like she had rewritten reality in her head. Like she saw herself as my guardian, instead of the person destroying my life. I blocked her everywhere. But then, a week later, I got a package at my door. No name. No note. Inside were USB drives labeled with dates. All the dates matched days I had hung out with Mia. I plugged one into my laptop. And my own voice filled the room. Private conversations. Phone calls. Even recordings from inside my car. That's when I realized something terrifying. She wasn't just pressing record. She had placed a recording app that activated without me knowing whenever we were together. Maybe even worse. Maybe she had hidden something in my room. Or my car. Or my bag. I felt watched. Exposed. Violently betrayed. I reported everything to the police, but without proof of placement, they couldn't do much. Everyone told me to cut her off. So I did. Blocked her, but that wasn't the end. A month later, I got a message from an unknown number. "You should talk to Mia. She's in the hospital." My stomach dropped. I didn't want to go, but guilt pulled me there. When I entered the room, she looked smaller, fragile, nothing like the cold person I had confronted. She whispered, "I'm sorry. I never wanted to hurt you." Then she told me the truth. The real truth. It wasn't about insurance. It wasn't about protecting herself. She had been recording me, because someone else had told her to. Someone had been messaging her anonymously for months, pretending to be my therapist, my coworker, even my boyfriend. They fed her lies, saying I was two-faced, dangerous, talking behind her back. They manipulated her. They convinced her that the only way to verify the truth was to record me. And when she shared the recordings with them, they used them to sabotage my job, my relationships, my reputation. Mia was wrong, terribly wrong. But she wasn't the mastermind. She handed me her phone. The messages from the anonymous number were twisted, obsessive. The last one said, "You shouldn't have stopped recording her. Now we'll never know what she's hiding." My blood turned to ice. This person didn't want Mia. They wanted me. And the twist? The messages were coming from someone I never expected. My ex from 2 years ago, the one who had always said, "One day you'll regret leaving me." He had been controlling her, using her, feeding her lies, just to monitor my life from the shadows. The police took over immediately. Mia apologized through tears. I don't know if we'll ever be friends again. But the scariest part? I still don't know if the ex stopped watching me. Or if he ever planted something without us realizing. Sometimes late at night, my phone buzzes for no reason. And I can't help but wonder. What if he's still listening?